Hello, I'm going to show you how to use the app Steve Parish Postcards. So when you're on your iPad, just pull gently down in the middle and start typing Steve Parish, which you can see I've already started that. But if I just start typing there, Steve Parish Postcards comes up. So I'm going to click on it to open it up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click where it says Create Postcard. Once I create postcard, there are some templates down below if I choose to have one of those templates, or I can just have a single image, which that's what I want. So I'm going to click Load Image in the middle of the black screen. Now I'm going to get a bunch of different places where I can get my image, and I've already saved an image that I want to use for this postcard in my photo album. So I'm going to go to where it says Camera Roll, and my camera roll is going to come up, and I'm going to click Camera Roll, and there's my picture right there. So I want to pinch and zoom and kind of move it around to make it fit into my postcard. So I'm going to make it grow a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of just move it to where it fits where I want in the postcard. Once I finish that, I'm going to hit the arrow, which is directly to the right, and go to the next option. The next option is where you can do different kinds of filters. And so I can change, if I want to do a retro or sepia, or if I want a black and white. I know there's one that I really like, which is called a clear filter, so that's the one that I'm going to choose for this particular postcard. Once I get the filter that I like, I'm going to hit the arrow to the right, and now I can choose a frame for my postcard if I would like to choose one. So I can have that an orange frame or some ferns. There's a stamp. I like the vintage photo, so I'm going to do the vintage photo frame, and that's the one that I chose. Then I'm going to hit the arrow to the right to continue making my postcard. Now I can add captions if I would like I can have the animals or dolls say something. But if you scroll past the bubbles, the text bubbles, you could also have the caption. So I'm actually going to click caption. This one that I pushed on doesn't have a background to it, so I don't think that's going to be very good for this particular book. So I'm just going to click that red X up there and it'll disappear. But I do like the white one, so I'm going to click the white one so I can put a caption on this page. And I am going to just tap inside. And according to my rubric, if I was doing this as a student and I was making a postcard about a book scene, on the rubric it says that I'm supposed to tell the name of the scene and summarize it and everything. So I think in this scene what I want to type is what the rabbit said. This is from the Velveteen Rabbit. So I'm going to type what is real? Question mark. Asked the rabbit. Okay, what is real? Asked the rabbit. Okay, and when I'm finished, I can just tap the bottom right to get rid of my keyboard, and then I can move this anywhere that I want onto this postcard. So I'm going to put it right there, and then over on the right-hand side, I can change it to where it looks like handwriting, a typewriter, cursive. I kind of like that one. And I can also change colors. I can make the font bigger or smaller, but I kind of like that, what it looks like right there. So once I have the caption or the text bubbles, if I want to use them, and everything's set, I'm then going to click the arrow to the right. Now on the back of my postcard, I can actually type a message or actually put the address of somebody if I was working with that. But according to the rubric that I'm doing for this project, over here where it says type recipient, I'm supposed to put the name of the scene. So the scene is from the Velveteen Rabbit. Or I'm sorry, the scene is from the book The Velveteen Rabbit, but the actual scene is in the boys' playroom. Okay, and then the book itself, I'm supposed to put the title, and it is The Velveteen Rabbit. And also on the rubric, it told me that I needed to do the author's name. So the author of The Velveteen Rabbit is Marjorie Williams. So I'm going to type that. Okay, then I'm going to tap on the bottom right to get rid of my keyboard. And then over here on the left side, according to the rubric, I have to put my name. So I'm going to go ahead and put my name. And then I'm supposed to type like a short summary of the whole book. So I can say that basically the rabbit wants to become real instead of being stuffed. And of course, depending on the age level of the kids doing this, you know, if I was a fourth or fifth grader or third grader, of course I would put a much more detail. And according to the rubric, I needed 3 to 5 sentences, but you're just getting the idea of how to use the app. Okay, so when I'm finished, I hit the bottom right and get rid of the keyboard, and that looks pretty good. I like that. So the next thing I'm going to do is, once again, just like in the previous screen, I can actually change the font to look however I want it to look. I can do colors. I can make it bigger, but I'm just going to leave it as is right now. And then I'm going to click the arrow to the right, and that's what it's going to look like. So it's pretty cool. And now I can actually send my card. So what I'm going to do is save it to photo. So if I click save to photo, it'll ask me, it'll tell me, hey, it was saved to photo. I click OK. And then when I go into my photos, I'll be able to find it. So there it is. That's my entire project right there. So that is how you use the app Steve Parish Postcards. Thanks for watching.